Should be live on Facebook. Good evening for those of you who are on Spreaker and iHeartRadio. Welcome to you. Welcome to the Leadership TKO Live Night Show. I'm your host and your leadership specialist and wealth mentor. And so I want to welcome everyone here. I'm doing a couple of checks just to make sure that our audio is good, that our video is good, that we're good. Okay. It is Sunday, March the 29th of 2020. It's about 8:44 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm excited to be here before you for another great episode here with the show. So welcome aboard. Just doing some checks really quick. Okay, doing some checks, and I'm actually going to do and go live. I'm going to go live really quick and do a watch party in a group. So give me a second as I set this up really quick. Thank you so very much for your patience. I definitely like to spread the love and encourage other people to participate. As I set this All right. So it sounds pretty good. We are live also in another group on Facebook. So welcome everyone. I'm Lakeisha McKnight. I'm going to be your host, of course, for this beautiful show here. Just grateful and thankful to be alive. Aren't you guys just happy to be alive, to be well, to be in your right mind? I know that I am. Okay, and we all should be just glad and just giving God thanks because we're still here and we have work to do. Okay, we still have an assignment to fulfill. And so grateful to be here and grateful to be able to sow value into your lives because that is exactly what we do here with this show. You know, the whole point of the live night show is to empower leaders. That's you. Men and women like you with the ability to win from the inside out, growing your influence, your impact, and your income. That is what we do. We want to help you to grow your influence. We want to help you to have a bigger impact in the lives of other people, and we want to help you to grow your income. And we know that that's essential because many people, if you're not an essential worker in this season, you are not in the workplace. So you have to figure out another means to generate cash flow within your home. And we're going to talk about that, okay? Because tonight we're talking about effective networking, how to really share what you do and be clear about what you do. Sharing what you do and being clear about what you do. There's nothing worse than having a great opportunity and then you're not able to share it effectively with other people. Okay, and so you want to know how to do this, especially when it comes to leveraging social media. Because right now people are finding themselves home and you're getting online and you're jumping on a Facebook Live, you're trying to do a Facebook Live. And if you're not effective with doing it, right, going live and sharing your information with other people, then you're not going to see people inquiring about what you do and it may not work. Now, here's one thing I come to understand being in business for now over 13, 14 years being in business. Here's what I come to understand is that if what you're offering right now, especially in this season, if it's not an essential need, if it's not an essential need, something that people need the most of or want the most of, then there's no demand. And where there's no demand, there is no purchasing. Okay, there is no purchasing. There's not enough people who are going to be inquiring about what you have. All right, so that's one thing I come to understand about being in business. It's good to have products, different products and be passionate about your product. But in addition to having that passion, it needs to be a demand behind it. Okay, is your product in demand? Think about that for yourself. For all of you home-based business owners out there, whether you're in a direct sales organization or company, whether you're a part of an MLM, whatever it may be, even if you have a boutique, for all of my boutique owners out there that sell clothing and jewelry and all these different things, if your product is not an essential need or desire that people want, it may be a bit difficult for you to sell it in this season. I'm not saying that there are not going to be people, but again, make sure what you have is essential. And so let's talk about this concept of sharing what you have and being clear when you share it. So it's important that people know that you're in business. So that's the question I have for you first and foremost. Do people know that you're in business? How will people know unless you verbalize it and you share with people that you are in business? I know some people who connect with opportunities out there and they're just like, I can't get people, to buy my product. I can't get people to join me in my business. Well, does anybody know that you're in business? Does anybody know what you do? One thing that I've learned, through my studies of leadership and business building is that you have to cast the vision. What vision do you have for yourself as an entrepreneur and as a business owner? Yes, you can have a vision even if you are an independent affiliate of an organization or a company. Even if you are a direct sales rep, a part of an organization, it's important that every one of us have a vision. Okay? And when you develop that vision, write it down. Okay? And once you write it down and you begin to get some clarity regarding that vision, it's important that you share it with others. Cast the vision. That's called vision casting, right? It's important that you do this, that you share your vision. Now, here's the thing. Now, sharing intimate details of it, you may not want to do that with everyone, okay? But you want to at least let people know what it is that you do, okay? It's important. It's very, very important that you do that. And that's what I do. For example, with my nonprofit organization, we have monthly information meetings, and now, of course, them being virtual, where we share with people of interest about the organization, what we do, the opportunities that are available, and we let them know where we plan on going, the direction we're heading in with the organization itself. And if anyone wants to lock arms with us and head in that same direction, they're more than welcome to do so. So that's what we do with the nonprofit organization. So even if you don't have a nonprofit, say for example, you are part of a MLM or a network marketing company, and in my case, an e-commerce company, it's important that you do have a vision, a bigger vision. Okay, many of you probably know my vision if you're friends of mine. Okay, and if you are on my timeline, for example, you'll probably see on my cover image that I have a little bit of a statement behind the Winner Circle. The Winner Circle is a smaller team within Wealth Builders Worldwide, which is a bigger team, a part of the e-commerce company that we're all plugged into. All right. And so you want to have a vision. Now, you don't necessarily always have to have a team name and things like that, right? But it just really coincides with what I do anyway, with helping leaders to win from the inside out. So it coincides with that anyway, from the very beginning, as far as what I do as a leadership specialist. But here's what I also want to tell you. Not only do you want to share your vision and let people know about what it is you aspire to do, but you also want to make sure you're clear. There are some people where they try to be so fancy and elegant with their mission and their vision that it goes over people's heads and they don't know what you're talking about. Try not to be too fancy. Try not to be too deep. You don't have to be deep about a whole lot of things. So for example, if someone was to ask, well, Lakeisha, what is it that you do with this e-commerce company? What I simply tell people really quick is that I get paid to save money and that there's a referral component that pays me. There's a referral program that pays me when I refer other people and they do the same thing. Okay, so I save money, real money, gold. So I tell them that, right? I save real money, gold, which is this. Okay, and I get paid to save money because I'm helping other people to do the same. I'm educating people, helping them plug into a system where they get educated about how this 24 karat gold is real money. It's global money. Many countries around the world know gold is money. Okay, now the cash that most people are getting, right? Fiat currency, that's not real money. It's some paper with some fancy ink on it, right? Some dead presidents on it. There's so much more I can say about that, but I'm not going to be too deep. I promise you here, because the whole purpose of these episodes is not to be super deep. There's a lot of super deep streams out there, and this is not one of them. Okay, this is not one of those streams where it goes over people's head and you're like, I don't know what she's talking about. I try to keep it simple, but give you value at the same time. I want even the youngest of people who are 18 and 19 and 20 years of age to understand that it's real simple. Save money, save gold. Boom, that's it. Get paid to do it. That's it, right? And we get paid every single week and at the top of the month. Every single week and at the beginning of the month, we get paid 5 times a month. And if you have an 18-year-old or a 19-year-old in your house, guess what? They can open up a free savings account, because that's what this is, a savings account. They can open up a free savings account. They can get an account open. And that's another 5 times a month that someone in your household can get paid. So, for example, between my husband and I and our businesses, we get paid up to 25 times a month in this house alone. That's not including my mother, who's in another household, okay? That's not including my father-in-law. I call him my dad. So it's not including him, right? Okay, really simple, guys. And I'm quite sure someone else who is sharing this stream right now, they're getting paid to save money. And they want to encourage you to do the same thing because they're sharing this on their timeline on Facebook. So I want to encourage you, whatever your vision is, whatever company you're a part of, maybe, your product is not money. Maybe your product is clothes, or maybe your product is shoes because you do drop shipping or whatever it may be. You want to be clear. You want to have a vision. You want to share with people that you're open for business, and you want to be able to share it clearly. Have what some people call an elevator pitch, okay, where you can quickly share it in a couple of seconds what you do. But I can't get more simple than that. Get paid to save money and, of course, help other people to do the same thing. Can't get more simple than that. Now, that's a part of what we do. As I said, my company is an affiliate of the e-commerce company, right? An affiliate. We also have, leadership masterminds. We also have speaker coaching, group coaching programs, a part of the iLead company. So there's a lot more than that as far as what we do. But we know in this season right now, what's most important is helping people to have that cash flow coming in. And that has been the demand on our end. Many people have been asking, Lakeisha, how are you making money on a weekly basis? Plugging them in, getting them a free account. And that's all we do. Look, if you're watching this and you're like, is that all she does is help people to save money and then they make money as a result? That's it. That's it. There's a lot going on with the economy, guys. Please listen. There's a lot going on. People think that it's going to go back to being the same way after the social distancing has ended. Well, it's not. It's not. It's not going to go back to the way that it used to be. There's going to be a lot of changes. Changes with the currency. There's what's going to happen, what we call a global reset economically. There's going to be a lot. I don't want to overwhelm you, but all I have to say is this. There's going to be different systems flowing. You have to figure out what system you want to be a part of. Do you want to be a part of a system that's going to help you to have consistent wins, help you to win and bring in money, be in control of your own home's economy? I know you hear us saying that all the time. Be in control of your own home's economy. Or are you going to continue to allow the government to dictate what's happening in your home and continue to feed you with lies? Let me stop. Okay. All right. So what you do, you need to get back with the person that shared this stream with you tonight. All games, all jokes set aside. Get with the person that shared this stream with you. If it was me, and if you're watching in a group, if you're listening in on the podcast, if you're on my timeline and you're watching this, send me an inbox message. I don't want anything from you, but I want to also help pour into your life to get things attracted to you. Get wealth attracted to you. Because the more you save in this, the more or easier you're able to attract wealth into your life. Because gold will attract wealth into your life. This is an asset. And the more that you have more of this asset, you'll be able to have cash flow coming in. You'll be able to do more. Okay? And for those of you who have bigger goals, you may want to make a couple extra $100 a month. Maybe you want to get to $2,000 a month within the next 90 to 120 days. We have a plan. I'll show you the strategy on how to get there. But you have to want it. Okay, you have to want it. It's based on your work ethic and what you're willing to do. I can't do it for you, but I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay? Very simple. It's very simple, but you have to put the work in. Okay? And while you're home, you might as well leverage the time that you're putting in right now, the fact that you're sitting at home for many of you. So get plugged in, get back with the person that shared this with you. And let me tell you, we have some training that's going on every Sunday at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's training over at goldrocks.info. You got to download the Zoom app first. Download Zoom on your phone or on your laptop. Then I invite you to head on over to goldrocks.info. That way you can join us there on that platform and get training utilizing this money system. Okay, we have training every Sunday at 9. So get plugged in. Let your partners know. For those of you who are already connected to this money system, let them know to get on goldrocks.info as well. So thank you so much for your time. I'm heading over there right now. Although I've been doing this for some time, I plug into almost everything I can because it's that serious. And so just being an example for each and every one of you. So thank you so much for watching. We'll be back with the Leadership TKO Live Night Show on tomorrow night. Stay tuned for the exact time. So until the next time that you and I come together again, I encourage you to think, to speak, to live leadership and saving gold. Be blessed, everyone, and take care.